Hey man, welcome back to another stream. And I know what you guys could see, yes. So on my main channel, if you guys look on my main channel, I was just live. I was making videos on there, but on this channel, I was just getting live, so you guys could see. Cause yeah, I like it when I'm live. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit more quality into this. Hold on a minute. Bar here. Streaming. Audio quality low. I'll keep it at low. Expected frame rate 30, max bit rate. I'm gonna put that up to 1,000 so that I could put a little bit more quality into it, to the video, to the live stream. Let's see if is it still running 30? Oh, it's running 27. Oh, 30. There we go. So yeah, more bit rate the better, because then you have more quality. But anyways, now, what's it called? So I might change my MTU of this Wi-Fi extender. Anyways, so what's it called? You guys know that if you guys just saw my main channel, I was just replacing my thermal paste. Well, I still have the thermal paste in the packet, but I just took off the old thermal paste. This is what the old thermal paste looks like. It's very hard to see because the lighting going here, but this phone needs a lot of light. Seriously. This phone needs a lot of light, and I don't even know why. And I just got a bit of thermal paste on my hand. Right, anyways. So I think they must have used Arctic Silver 5 as well, but I don't know. The PS4 cools nicely anyway. But anyways, the old thermal paste that Sony uses is general white thermal paste, and that's some pretty shit thermal paste. So I would use something like Arctic Silver 5 or Arctic MX4 or something, because it's a little bit more better. Let's swap the camera. Right. So my Jet fan is here. Now my Jet fan, you guys hear him in my videos on this channel. My Jet fan. My Jet fan just yeah, makes a lot of noise really, because it is the original launch model jet fan. This is the jet fan. This jet fan makes a lot of noise. I could possibly go buying a new model jet fan, which is basically, it's like this, but it's like if you look at the jet fan on the PS4 Slim and Pro, you know what I'm on about. Because right now, yeah. Anyways though, I would consider replacing thermal paste because it's a good thing. If you don't replace your thermal paste, what the hell are you doing? If you don't know how to, it's pretty simple. So you need to go on Amazon and buy a tube of Arctic Silver 5. Easy. And then after you do that, you go to your PS4, take it apart, take the old white thermal paste off. You need to use best tool for taking the thermal paste off the edges of the APU die, which basically is it. Show you now. The APU die is the shiny. You see the APU there? Not on about this metal part here. I'm on about the part that looks like a complete mirror. So, and that is the APU die. And what you want to do is you want to go around the edge of that. So the edges of the die, you just want to clean off with using this. So I cleaned off the thermal paste using this. Now what I love about live streams on this phone is that this phone automatically focuses the camera, because the camera is all clean and stuff. So yeah, it autofocus very nicely. Right, what I'm going to be doing is what's it called? I'm probably going to clean this fan first. I don't know what I'm going to be doing first, but I will. Let me show you guys. So I've never really replaced thermal paste ever in my life before. But if I show you guys, look at this, guys. Hopefully my live stream is actually live. Let me just check my notifications. Yes, I am live. Okay, good. So, as you can see, yeah, there we go. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I need to go downstairs and check on the PS4 Pro if I am live or not, because this is the only way I check. But anyways, my heatsink. Need to get a brush and probably just brush it off. Maybe, probably not. Yeah, it is what it is. So, let's see now if I put the heatsink back on. Hold on, let me just put the fan back in. Then put the heatsink on that. And then just quickly just see how this goes. Let me just do this. I think it goes on like this. Yeah, it does go on like that. I was correct. There we are. Just made it a lot more easier for me. the fan's gonna be on there like that. It's gonna be blowing. Put the heatsink part back on. So heatsink goes on like this. Okay, the heatsink part is back on. But will the heatsink be cooled properly? Let's give it a little test. I can feel airflow going through the heatsink, which is very good. But what's it called? I'm going to be cleaning off the old thermal paste and putting new one on. I'm going to put it on the APU die itself, because that's what lots of people do. They put thermal paste on the APU die itself, and then they put the whole thing back together. Let me clean my hands first. Hold on. Get this alcohol, clean all thermal paste off. Because guys, what's it called? Thermal paste, I don't really recommend it to be on my skin anyway. I don't really want it to be on my skin. But it'd be pretty funny if it was. Anyway though, what's it called? Getting this thermal paste off with this alcohol tissue. Basically, baby wipes are alcohol tissues. So if you guys want something with alcohol, get baby wipes. That's the easiest one for me. Is just go to the store, look for baby wipes, buy them, because they are good. Trust me. Right, and I know what I'm doing, guys. I literally know. I know exactly what I'm doing. So get the heatsink part back off, because I don't need it on anymore. This PS4 is a launch model, I think. Should be. But anyways. I don't really have any canned air with me. If I did, I would use it, but I don't, so it's pretty annoying how I don't have canned air. But anyways, pretty big heatsink for a small. It's not that small actually. The APU isn't that small, but look, if you compare it, if you look at phone's focus first, there we go. If you look at the APU is pretty large chip. That's actually the main processor right there. If you take this processor off the PS4 and turn on the PS4 without the APU on it, well, you're gonna be stuck with blue light of death. But yeah, here we are. So we got the massive heatsink over there. You can clearly see the heatsink. It's pretty massive. It's actually about this big, and that fits over the APU chip. That's crazy. In the PS4 Slim, they actually kind of changed the heatsink design. So the airflow of the heatsink, instead of coming out straight out the back, which I love, they actually made it a little bit angled. So the heatsink is more cooled that way, because just with the vents like that, it's not going to be so cooled, but it's still going to be cooled because the copper tube is going through it. So what's it called? In the PS4 Slim and Pro, they changed the heatsink design to be, instead of going direct airflow from the fan like that and out like that, they actually angled it to be direct airflow from the fan, but just go angled and then go that way, go out that way. So I like that. I like that design. I don't know about you guys, I like it though, because to me, I think what Sony did was a good thing, because the heatsink is more cooled that way, because the air is still, the air wants to go forward, but the fan, the force of the fan and the air, still keeping the heatsink cool, you know? Basically, if there was no fan, the heatsink would have overheated by now, would have melted all the plastic. And also, this guy had a same PS4, I think it was the same one as me, same model, I think, I don't know. And he was playing, I think it was Gran Turismo, I don't know. And his cooling fan, or something, the cooling fan chip was faulty, I think. And the plastic actually melted. That was very crazy. I don't know if that was the APU or that must have been one of the RAM chips, because the RAM chip probably went too hot. Now obviously when it comes to RAM, it's pretty easy. But yeah, I love what Sony did here with the PlayStation 4. But yeah, I did expect my APU to be this kind of shape. You can see that shape there. But in the PS4 Slim and Pro, it's just a rectangle. So in the original, it's a square. I mean, my one is like, yeah, square. But in the PS4 Slim and Pro, because it looks like a CPU, you know, from a PC, it's rectangle. So Sony did a good job there. Yeah, so I will be playing 60 frames a second games, and just see, you know, how the thing copes and stuff. Obviously, with the newly applied thermal paste, it's going to be very good, because my thermal paste was already okay, but my APU just overheated sometime. Because, what's it called? If you look back on the heatsink, look at this. Look at this shit. You can see my APU already overheated. See that? Even with the fan being full speed, my APU still overheated. Yeah? So, How am I gonna fix it? I'm just gonna replace thermal paste. And good thing though was that my APU didn't get any pressure bumps, which is good. Because I remember this one guy's PS4 Pro APU actually got a little bump on it, and I mean like a little like a little bump. I don't know, and it basically lifted the heatsink up a little tiny bit. And every single time he would play a game or something, the fan would go full speed because not full thermal paste is making contact. The thermal paste is just there to help it cool, but yeah, you need to, because it's paste, you have to replace it all the time. Not all the time, only when it goes bad. That's like in like a few years use. I will be replacing my thermal paste today because I can't just put my APU back in the heatsink thing, because I can't put my system back together without replacing the thermal paste, because that's just going to be pretty shit, isn't it? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be applying a new thermal paste, which has actually been sat there for a few months, which is fine. I mean, this kind of thermal paste is expected to last at least 5 years, 5 to 8 years, which is fine. I mean, I'm fine with that. It depends on how much you do. Bro, I was on CEX website and they increased the money some PS2 games that we can sell. Oh, so you... Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I can't message back right now because I'm live streaming, but I also need to go toilet as well. Oh, it's not the right time for it. Yeah, guys, my disk drive also needs lubricating. Now, obviously, guys, yesterday I got my hard drive, and what I did with this hard drive was I actually cleaned the connectors. I cleaned the connectors on the hard drive itself, and because the PS4 was all intact and everything yesterday, it was very hard to clean the hard drive SATA connector. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm probably going to clean it before I put the whole thing back together, because honestly, yeah, it's pretty hard to get to, but yeah. This is my PS4's motherboard, and the clock battery is right here, the little Panasonic one. You can see it's made by Panasonic, because Panasonic helps with Sony sometimes, and I like it. Yeah, little Panasonic battery there. That battery's there. If that battery dies, if you guys heard that if that battery dies, on the PS4, I think it's even PS5, mostly PS4. If it dies on the PS4, yeah, you're basically done for. Because you can't play any more games, and the battery has to communicate with those servers or something like that. And yeah, if the battery dies, it's it. It's gone. You can't play any other game ever again. Not even, you can't play any PS4 game ever again. Not even the games on your Blu-ray drive. It's such a pain in the ass, guys. Like, it's nothing like a PS2 where if the clock battery dies. Obviously, PS2 is an offline console. Mostly, it's an offline console. Some of it is online, but most of it's offline. So what I mean by offline is like you don't have to connect to the internet. But I know there's always on any PS2 there's always going to be an internet port thing. But on my PS2 Fat, my adapter has the fake one because I didn't buy official Sony adapter. So for that reason, mine's going to be offline. Most of my PS2s are always offline. They don't need internet connection anyway. But yeah, I would consider replacing the battery every few years maybe. But yeah, whenever you don't see those orbs spinning, that's basically when you need to replace the battery. And always count every single time. Right, anyways. So, and like, even if your game is on hard drive or on disk drive, depending on what PS2 it is, then you can still play your games, even though the clock battery is dead. I love that about PS2. Xbox, I'm not sure. PS2, 100% sure that even if your battery dies, you can still play games. I just love that feature. But yeah, every single time you turn on your PS2, fat or slim, it always happen to the orbs aren't spinning because the clock battery is dead. Once you replace the clock battery with a brand new one, a fully working one, then every single time you turn on your PS2, orbs are always going to be spinning until a time where the battery might die. So obviously, the battery do die. If it's a rechargeable battery, I'll definitely have it in the PS2. Because guys, I love having a rechargeable battery. Anyways, I was not here for that. I was only here for showing you guys. Let me show you guys this jet fan in a little bit more closer detail. This is my jet fan. Yeah, today Jamie recommended me to take apart the PS4, so I did. So yeah, special thanks to Jamie. Kind of help with this, but yeah, digitally help with it. Anyways, though. So yeah, obviously the jet fan has only got 3 connectors, but anyway, I do consider cleaning them anyway, because it's a jet fan anyway. So yeah, also, even if the fan's a little bit dirty, it's clean anyway. Because yeah. Also, my fan looks like it needs lubricating because it's not stopping correctly. Whenever it stops, it doesn't look like one of those CPU fans, which just the after, like the PS3 fat, because it's a very very big fan, it's pretty heavy. Whenever I turn it, whenever I spin it with my finger, the fan always like spins for a long time, and then just do this. Yeah. Well, this fan, because it's a smaller fan, I get that, but it's not doing that. It's not doing what CPU fan. A smaller fan than this would obviously do that, but yeah, I could just tell it needs lubricating anyways. But anyways though, yeah, I mean liquid metal on this PS4, it's gonna be cool all the time then, I guess. Might need to rev the fan a little bit, but that's it. This same APU runs all my graphics and all my games. If this APU does not get cooled properly, this thing will overheat, and the fan would always be on full speed until the APU is fully cooled. So, the APU isn't warm anymore because it's getting cooled by the air around me, and I really need a toilet, but I got too many things to do right now, so, God. Anyways, I need to clean the fan, put it back in the casing. Just clean the casing as well, because the casing needs cleaning as well. The casing's pretty dusty inside, so yeah. I might do a before and after thing where I basically show you what a before and after looks like. This is basically before, so look at this, guys, look at this. Do you see? This is before, it's all dusty and shit, look at this. Let me see if right angle you can see the dust, because it's very hard to see. But yeah, this is obviously before with all the goddamn dust. You don't really have to see the dust, guys. And then after, it's gonna be a clean casing. I'm gonna put the whole thing back together. There's not a lot of parts, anyways. Gonna put the whole thing back together, and yeah. And also might even clean my rollers while I'm at it as well, because my rollers need cleaning. They don't really need cleaning. They can put on my disc just fine, but my rods need lubricating, and then I can put the whole thing back together, and it could be the most power efficient PS4 ever. Even though it's not so power efficient, it's okay. When the thing's on home screen, it runs fine as well. But my fan is a Delta fan, so it even says Delta Electronics INC on there. Delta is a good. They did the same fan for Xbox. I'm not sure about PS3. They must have been Nidec. I don't know. It must have been the same. Maybe for all my consoles, it must have all been Delta. I made the fans for all of them. I don't know though. I will see though. For Xbox it's the same, because I could just tell by the noise it's Delta. Because I've seen a little video where they did Nidec and Delta, and Nidec had a complete different sound to what Delta fans sound like. They go, and Nidec sounds, yeah. You know what I mean. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so what am I going to be doing today? Well, PS4. Also, guys, if you want the best picture ever in your HDMI, you should consider cleaning your HDMI port. And yeah, and what I mean by that is just go in here, go in the female port, and just get your toothpick and a baby wipe. Just go through it all the connectors inside of the port, and get dry tissue with the toothpick again. Just go over it all over again, and then do the same with the cable itself. There's the connectors in the cable itself. Then there we go, you're done. Then you have a lot more cleaner picture, crisper, cleaner, better picture. Right, guys. So I'm just gonna be what am I gonna be doing now? I've got way too many stuff in my head. I guess maybe just getting a brush, maybe, or just blowing the heatsink out myself. But yeah, I could definitely tell you guys now that my APU did overheat, because look at this shit. Yeah, APU is already overheated. You can see that like the little wet spot as well. That's basically the APU overheating. That's basically what it is. I think Sony didn't really put the stone paste on there. I'm not actually sure. Did Sony do that, or did somebody repair this PS4 and put it on there and then yeah, sold it? So I want the best thermal paste performance. So Arctic Silver 5 is the one. They already use Arctic Silver 5, it's fair enough anyways, but if they use Arctic MX4, something even a lot better, something like Grizzly or something like that, my god, it's even a lot better. But anyways, I'll use the best thermal paste. What they normally use is Arctic Silver 5, they always use it, but anyways, for me, I could probably use Grizzly or something like that. Some better thermal paste maybe. So I need the best cooling whatsoever. I want my friends to know about it too. I also went over the APU with this too. Not over the APU the APU die, but the APU around the APU die. So that was good. Yeah, I'll just be right back, guys, because I need a toilet. So I'll be right back. So you guys are just gonna be seeing. I don't know. Let's swap the camera, shall we? Okay, let's put the phone here on the PS3, and you guys will just be seeing. Yeah, stuff. Well, I could just put the phone here, couldn't I? The phone might fall, so. See, I'm thinking now. Maybe I could put the phone. Maybe we could put this here, and put the phone on here, like this. This is very, very hard, guys. Honestly. Hold on. Let me just set up this tripod then. Let me just put this as a little tripod. Honestly, guys, I want the best performance. Oh no, I just realised. Put this one here then. There we are. Get the best performance. Maybe just put the phone here. Maybe. Oh, this fucking cable, man. No? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me just try and sort this out. What if I do it like this then? Don't really have to go toilet, but I also want to have to do this too. Hold on, guys, this is very annoying. Just please bear with me, guys. Okay, I got the tripod set up. Let me just put it on the tripod. That should be good enough. Oh shit. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. How am I even gonna get past? You know, this is a lot of parts. You see, we got this stuff here. We're gonna put this here, like this, and I'm also gonna put the fan on here. And put this here. It's very hard to Oh, where does that screw go? Honestly, guys, I'm fed up with all these screws not being magnetic. I don't know where the other screw went, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna, yeah, you know, just two stuff. Okay, here we go. Be right back, guys. guys, I'm back. Sorry about the background noise, but it is what it is. Am I still live? Hold on a minute, let me just see. Am I still live? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think I'm still live. I don't know though. So, I basically put my phone on a simple homemade tripod, which is super easy. You can do this anytime. All you need is pizza and some Q-tips. Look at this. I had my phone on this. Look at that. I put the phone down. Put the phone on here. See, it balances really nicely. Yeah. So that's a very nice tripod if you guys want a nice balancing tripod. It also holds look at this now. Look, if I put some weight on it, it's very hard to demonstrate. But look, if I put the weight on it, it actually goes down. See, my phone's pretty heavy, so my phone basically just puts the weight on, and then it goes down a little bit, and then yeah. Right. Anyways, so what would we do? Oh, shit. What the fuck? Okay, I was not looking at that. Q-tip just caught in my hand. Anyways, just came back from the toilet. What I'm gonna do is, since I got a nice wet tissue, smells of the toilet anyways, smells of stuff I was what's it called? My hand. Anyways, let's clean the RAM chips. You don't want any sort of steam on any chip, because that could be a sign that the chip is stressing, and if that really is a sign that it's stressing, then you need to clean the thing, and do not press the home button while you got lots of graphics running in the background, because it could do something to the chip. You know, you never know what it could do to the chip. Obviously my cooling fan is pretty good. What if I spin it around? Whenever my cooling fan is gonna run out, and what's it called? Eventually it's gonna need lubricating. I know it, guys. You know, and do you guys know how I know? Because I've seen lots of people's PlayStation 4 fans, well, not that many people, but most people's PS4 fans, they actually just need fucking lubricating. Because what's it called? They use their console a lot, and they need to just kind of get their fan lubricated, because the thing is, the fan runs at full speed most times for their games, depending on what they're placed and how good it is that they have, and how good it's running. So you always want to make sure you got good thermal paste, because if your thermal paste is bad, well, your cooling, would have a big issue, big issue. So yeah, what's it called? I get a Q-tip and I just clean the fan. Super easy stuff. Anybody can do this at home. All they need is a Q-tip, and yeah, I mean, I don't really follow the one with the Q-tip, because what's it called? The Q-tip, I wasn't really interested in it that much anymore, but now I'm really interested in it. Because, you know, it's so useful, guys, seriously. When you think it's not going to be useful, it literally is so useful. Because what's it called? It can clean a lot of stuff, really. Not just your ears, it's also for other stuff, you know, like cleaning, I don't know, laser lens for your DVD drive is very useful for that. All you need is some rubbing or isopropyl alcohol, you just put it on there. There we are. So, I'm also going to check if the live stream is still live. If it's not, I'm going to have to do something about it. If it is, then good. We're running very good, we're running smooth. And if it isn't, then shit. Swap the Q-tip side now. But yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, you want a nice, clean PlayStation 4 fan. You could obviously just hear me just rubbing the fan blades, because you obviously want to make sure your blades are very, very clean. If they aren't clean, well, they're going to be having a hard time moving that air to just cool down the heatsink, because you know the heatsink needs cooling. The APU is getting too hot, so you just want to make sure your thing is clean, and clean enough that at least it could be operatable. But yeah. Just clean. I'm just kind of deep cleaning my thing, my fan. So then it's got quite a lot of blades in it. Holy shit! And the amount of dust that the Q-tip picked up, crazy. Honestly, guys. Because all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to roll it all so then I can pick up every single bit of the dust. It's a nice clean looking fan at least. Also got to clean this part here, 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 and this part here. I know you guys can't see, but I'm just doing it anyways, because why not? I'm just cleaning every single, trying to clean all the details just with the Q-tips. Because honestly, guys, if you don't clean your fan's gonna end up looking very horrible. So Jamie, if you're watching this stream, hello there. Also, I also just want to show you guys. Yeah, here's my current progress. Also, what's it called? If you want to clean your fan, it's super easy. You get your jet fan. This not only for PS4 but for other consoles. You get it for Xbox, anything else. Not anything with this, any fan that's a lot smaller than this. Not like something like a laptop fan. No. You need something at least as big as this. Then you can actually clean it nicely. But you need to get your Q-tip and just clean this part. This part. Yeah, I'm just cleaning, just going all across here because I want to just get my fan nice and clean. So then, even though it's probably not really going to help much with airflow, it's going to keep it from it's going to, you know, with more use over the time, it's going to get more dusty and shit. But anyways, it's good to deep clean your fan anyways because it's going to have nice airflow. Also, cleaning your fan's fins anyways also gives it nice airflow as well. What's it called? But yeah, I'm just cleaning this fan now. Just trying to roll the dirt into one piece, so then I could actually clean it off this motherfucker. And yes, this fan is getting clean now, just with a Q-tip. Now Q-tips do help with a lot of cleaning. If you want to clean something, this is the way. If not, then I don't know. Actually, yes. If not, then just use baby wipes, because baby wipes are kind of the same. Yes, it's the same material, obviously. You know, it's cotton, and cotton cleans things very nicely. It's very good for cleaning. And yeah, so I'm just what I'm doing right now is I'm just rolling all the dirt and shit into one type of trying to put it into the cotton bud, but at the same time, just trying to roll it away so that it doesn't gather up and shit. Okay, I just. Yeah, the airflow is really good anyway. I just want to clean this thing a little bit more, so I'm going to use this other side now. I'm just going to put this fan, what I'm going to do now, get the casing, so this casing here, put the fan in it, so something like this, just do this. Here we are, the fan should be in the casing now, not yet. Oh shit. Yeah, if you've got a PC, you can do this with a PC as well. Works nicely. Right, now all you want to do is just have this go like that, and then just it's very hard to I'm just trying to clean the bottom of the fan. You can probably hear it, can't you? Okay, I can just do it this way. It's a little bit more harder because the fan's spinning in the complete opposite direction. Is that piece ever going to come off? Or is that just caught on there with the plastic? Oh yeah, it is. fan is nice and clean at least. But what's it called? I need to clean the casing as well. So the fan is nice and clean now, so that's good, good, good. You can see how clean the fan looks anyways. It was clean enough. It was clean anyways, guys. Though, I just wanted to clean it a little bit more. So, you know, the airflow is very good. And it doesn't annoy me ever in the future. So, yeah, and really, over here, there's not really enough dust for this fan to clog up anyway. I'll say mostly there's some dust downstairs. Mostly the dust is in the other room. That dust is just, yeah. That dust actually gathers into the air vents as fluff dust. And over time, if you keep that dust there, then that fluff dust might suck into the fan and it might, yeah, be a bitch on the heatsink. So, obviously, just replace your thermal paste, do everything you can. Cause, yeah. So now what I do is, so I've cleaned my fan. I've also got to clean my casing as well, which is not going to be hard. I can just do that easy. Let me just do that right now, guys. Oh yeah, take this Apple cord off the. Oh no, now I put a mark on the APU. Oh my god. Yeah, you see, guys. Just stuff like that, you know. But what's it called? It's on the APU with alcohol, so just a baby wipe, and then get your dry tissue. Just clean it with a dry tissue. Just go over once with a dry tissue. And there you are. Just make sure your APU looks like a mirror. If your APU does not look like a mirror, then you got some problems there. Did I just scratch up my APU, really? Your APU is supposed to look like a complete mirror. And your tissue is supposed to be nice and clean. Oh yeah, so what am I supposed to be doing now? Well, let's get all this bastard dust off here. And just clean all this off. Look at this shit. All this dust and grime and whatever that is, get rid of all of it. Because you don't want one piece of dust on anything on the PS4. You do not want dust on the PS4, basically. If you have one piece of dust on the PS4, get rid of that completely. And how? Just get you know, if it's plastic only, then just get water. Put this in a tub with water and then put a little solution thingy on there. Forgot what the solution was. I think it was like washing up liquid or something. And then what you want to do next is just what you want to do next is you want to just get a brush and scrub around and make sure all the dust comes off, because yeah, it's gonna be looking nice. But yeah, there's a lot of dust, but it's kind of like light dust. It's not like fluff dust. Yeah, speaking of that, I just found. Speaking of fluff dust, I just found fluff dust. So yeah, you want to make sure your thing is completely clean, so nothing looking shitty or anything like that behind. Honestly, you do not want anything horrible behind. You want all the dust just go from the system. That fluff dust is actually there forever now, I think. It's not a big problem if there is dust though. I can always end up, you know, getting rid of the dust. But yeah, this is what I currently. Which camera am I on? Am I on this camera? Right, there we go. This is what my Q-tip currently looks like. It's very, very dirty and dusty and shit. It's because of all the dust and crap I've been cleaning off. But yeah. There's a lot of dust coming out of this thing. But what's it called? You just want to get a little tissue and just scrub until you see something, or until you see there's actually a difference. You don't see much dust anymore. You don't really have to get rid of all the dust. You can just keep some of it there if you want. But obviously, just get rid of most of it, because you don't want that shit there anyway. You know, dust is a massive problem, massive issue for me and Jamie, especially Jamie because he has a lot of dust in his home. But depending on what home you live in and crap, yeah, you shouldn't have a lot of dust anyway. So just get rid of all this dust and dirt and grime, and yeah, you know, just yeah, it look good and shit. You know, hopefully my stream is actually going. I can't check right now. I could check downstairs on the PS4 Pro, but probably not yet, because yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and yeah. Yeah, you just want to make sure your plastic looks good as new, and yeah, just don't have any dust markings on there, because it could be a huge problem for most people actually. But yeah, if you are okay with dust, you don't really have a lot of dust in your home. If you're like a cleaner like me, and you know, if you're like me and you don't really have a lot of dust in your home as well, yeah, consider playing PS4 a lot. But you know, if you got lots of dust in your home, don't play PS4 that much, or just weekly just clean the jet fan, or have the jet fan out and just clean the heatsink, or something like that. You know, I would consider buying a PS4 Slim, because they are great consoles. You could just easily just dismantle the top, and there we are. We're onto the fan. You just take off the, I think it's like little clips holding the metal shielding on. Take that metal shielding off, and there you go. You have easy access without even having to replace your thermal paste to the heatsink. Easy stuff. Super easy, honestly. Even a toddler could do it, guys. It's that easy, honestly. It's crazy, you know. But yeah, you know, you just want to make sure your plastic is clean. But the easiest, the most simplest way to get rid of all dust on plastic is dismantle your PS4, take all the plastic out, and take all the plastic pieces, and yeah, just get a tub of water, washing up liquid, and just start scrubbing. So honestly, you want to get rid of all this dirt and grime you see on the PlayStation 4, and yeah, just want to get rid of it, because honestly, you don't want it there. You don't want a piece of it there, because yeah, that can literally cause problems. But yeah, I have been working with consoles for ages now, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I mostly worked with PS2. That's the most dismantled consoles that I've ever did. Most dismantling I've ever did on the console was the PS2, and that was because I was just bored and shit, and why not? Okay, now I've cleaned most of it, but most of it looks nice now. Yeah, most of it looks nice. What you want to do now is once that's clean, you can put your fan back in, which is what I'm going to do right now. Just going to do a little fan test. Beep. A lot more airflow, guys. A lot more. Seriously, guys. I can feel the airflow. It's that good. Right, you want to put your fan back on. So you want to. Oops. Here we go. Put your fan back on. Make sure you got it on nicely. Oh, fuck! I didn't even get it on correctly. What the hell? What am I doing? I don't even know anymore. Anyways, what's it called? Oh, okay. Right, that way. There we are. I think it's like that anyways. There we are. There we literally are. There we go. Now if we just... Wow. Even at a little bit of speed, the APU could still stay cooled. So, yeah, with a clean fan like that, you get very good airflow. And with a clean connection on the fan, you get even better airflow. But yeah, you want your fan to be as clean as possible, because you don't want any like, dirt or anything getting in it. And if any dirt does get in it, you could always just clean it off. Or if you don't want to do that, you could just easily just replace your fan. If you're like... Obviously, I don't want to do that, so... Yeah. It is what it is. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I just... Making sure the fan is clean as possible. Because honestly, you do not want any dirt whatsoever in your fan. How am I going to do this? don't know, I'll probably just leave it like that. That little dirt probably isn't going to get off anytime soon. But anyways, though, right now that fan is back in, just get the screws. Where are the screws? Actually, before I get the screws, let me put the USB supporter thing back on. This might be some grounder thing. I don't know what it is, but I'll just put it on anyways, because why not? I think it goes on one way. So the USB is on. Forgot how to do this. I think it was something like this. Yes, I was right. It was something like this. Slide it on easily, sides on. That also holds in the fan. But do you really need this? I don't know. I don't really think I do. But anyways, it's good enough to have it on anyways, because it could just be some grounding tool for the USB. I don't know though. Probably just to hold this whole thing together. I don't know. Next is gonna have to be the screws for the fan. That's gonna be super easy because I know where they go. Probably like 3 screws, I think. Yes, 3 screws. Super easy stuff, guys. Super easy stuff. Okay. Screw in plastic. There we go. Okay, next screw, please. Actually, I'm going to screw in the one that is balancing. So it makes the fan balance. But yeah, what's it called? These screws, you want to take care of them anyway, because, yeah. Pretty crab. Where did that other screw go, by the way? Because I heard that screw go somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Strange. My fan is in. It's gonna stay in, yeah? So, yeah. Yeah, it's giving some very nice airflow readings. Let's see what. It smells like baby wipes, exactly what I expected. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, where does the other screw go? Because honestly, where did that go? Seriously. Oh wait, this PS4 doesn't only have that many RAM chips. It's got more. It's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, 16 RAM chips. Are you crazy? 16 RAM chips, guys. In one PS4. That is, wow, that is crazy, seriously. Where is the screw? Obviously, the less parts I have out. I hate how gravity have to pull everything together, but what's it called? I'm just trying to fucking do this. Hopefully my fan's still okay, isn't it? Just put it upside down. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Okay. Right, I hate when stuff like that has to happen. But it is what it is, and yeah. I'm just gonna try to forget about that. Right, where does this screw go? Because honestly, there's so many holes where the screw could have went. I know it fell somewhere, because I heard it fall somewhere, and I heard it hit somewhere. So, it could be anywhere, really. I just don't know where it is. The only flashlight I have is my phone. My other flash phone isn't working, because it's dead. I haven't charged it in a while, so yeah. Well, ever since the other live stream, basically. Ever since you guys last saw it, that's basically when I never charged it. Where could have this went? There's lots of areas where this thing could have went, but I don't know where. Where the hell is it? It makes no sense. Where the hell did it go? Oh, come on, it had to fall somewhere. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend working in a room like this anyways, but, it is what it is, so, yeah. Okay, so where did that screw fall? It must have been that one. That's probably the disc drive screw. There really is not enough light in here. I wish there was though, but there isn't. So, wait, what if I try access my flashlight now? Would it work? No, I got a flashlight, man. That sucks. I'm gonna have to find where the screw went, because I don't know where the hell it went. Might need to temporarily use someone's phone or something. Oh, flashlight. Is there any flashlight around? Oh my god, this is such a pain in my ass. Now this light is not bright enough, because it's stuff in a way, but what's it called? Gonna have to just manually find where this thing went. Honestly, I do not have one single clue. And was that screw magnetic? I think it was. I have to be going around places trying to find this goddamn screw, because this screw could have fall anywhere for 1 minute. I don't know where the hell it fell, but it is what it is, and I can't even use my goddamn flashlight, so that really does suck. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here, so might do a part 2, so if you did enjoy today's stream, you know what to do, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I'm gonna apply thermal paste maybe in my next stream after I find this screw. So see you in my next one. Bye-bye.